Y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. As you can see, I just got off the bike, just finished working out, and I don't know, I decided that I needed to talk to y'all and come clean about some stuff. But before we get into all that, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. Yeah, so y'all, I gotta tell you, I've been making not the best choices. I know, and y'all are like, ugh. We're back to making not the best choices, are we? We are. So the intern had friends in town, and I bought some things that I don't normally buy to feed the friends that were in town. Well, the friends left, and the things didn't get eaten. And it was snacky stuff like cookies and sweet things. So y'all know I'm like a cockroach when it comes to those things. So I ate all the things. So I've decided that I need to just do a good old-fashioned grocery haul, get some help. Well, I have some healthy stuff here, so I need to haul in some more healthy stuff to go with the healthy stuff that I already have. And I just kind of need to, refocus. So that's what I want to do today. First, I'm going to get in the shower and get all this under control. But I have some groceries coming in a little while. I have some groceries already here. So I just want to chat for a little minute about what kind of things we can have on hand, the usual, what kind of things we need to be buying, we need to be eating to keep ourselves on track. Because you know what? We'll get into all this. Let me go get a shower. Let me calm down. Let me get my wits back about me, and I'll be back because the groceries will be here in a little while. So I'm gonna get a shower. I'll get that all set up, and then we'll haul through some groceries and talk about things that we can eat, things that we can put together, and we'll make some stuff to get ourselves, mostly me, back on track. All right, so I'll be back in a little while. All right, y'all, I'm clean. I think I got myself together a little bit. So I got my groceries. Some of this, like I said, much of this got delivered or the intern brought some of it home. Some of it I already had, but I just kind of want to show you what I have, what my plan is to get myself out of trouble. Because I told y'all the intern had some buddies over and I bought some stuff for them to eat and they didn't eat it. So then I ate it. And y'all know if there's sugar around the house, I'm going to eat it. So I know I could have thrown it away, but y'all, stuff's expensive now. So that was my excuse. And Super Tuesday was the other day, and I had to go vote. So like I had to work, and then I had to edit some video, and then I had to shoot some other video, and then I had to do a workout, and then I had to run and vote. And none of that is an excuse at all not to just make a quick sandwich to eat in the car or something. Oh, but I didn't. I went to a drive-thru and got me some fries and chicken fingers and ate those instead of having a nice healthy lunch. And then, y'all, I was so full from that I didn't eat dinner. So absolute train wreck of a day of eating on Tuesday, plus eating sugary snacks all week. I know, bad choices have been being made. So I'm going to do better. And like I said, some of this stuff I already had, but apparently you can't just like have the healthy food in the house. You have to actually eat the healthy food to get healthy effects from it. So let me show you what I got. And I actually have some ideas of some stuff that we've done before, but we haven't done in a while. So we have the standards. So let's just go through this. I'm going to try to be organized. Y'all know how when I take you on the tour through the food, I say I'm going to be organized and then it just all goes the way of the water buffalo. So I'm going to try to be organized. Let's talk first about just the standard everyday what we eat foods. Y'all know I got my frozen fruit. So I have frozen blueberries, and y'all, I have finally finished that 5-pound bag of mixed fruit that I had from Sam's or Costco or wherever. So now I can have my I can never remember the name of it, cherry berry blend from Walmart. This is my favorite fruit blend. So y'all know I do thawed frozen fruit with overnight oats, and I do 2 tablespoons. I got some oatmeal. I do 2 tablespoons of oatmeal with 1 tablespoon of Splenda monk fruit sweetener. I mix that up. Y'all know every single time anybody goes to the grocery store from my house, we get non-fat plain Greek yogurt because I eat that much of it. But I mix 2 tablespoons of oatmeal with 1 tablespoon of Splenda, monk fruit Splenda, and some Greek yogurt with a teaspoon of vanilla. Mix it up, let that sit overnight, and then I mix it in with my thawed frozen fruit, and then just however much Greek yogurt I think I want in the morning. I eat that with some oranges. I keep these around all the time. I eat 2 or 3 of these. I've been eating 3. I probably need to cut back to 2. I don't know why I started eating 3, but anyway, little mandarin. Are those mandarin oranges? I call them mandarin oranges all the time. I might have just made that up. Mandarin oranges, a banana, and an apple. And y'all know I eat Honeycrisp apples. So a banana, an apple, and some oranges with my homemade chocolate hummus, which we've made together so many times. We're not even going to talk about it. I will just link here somewhere. I will link you to a video where we made chocolate hummus together if you're interested. It is my absolute go-to. I eat it every single day, at least once a day. On mornings when I work really early and I'm up like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll eat a banana. In between my classes, a banana and some chocolate hummus to tide me over, because then, y'all know, I do a spin bike ride. I ride the Peloton for a couple of hours in the morning, and so I don't want to eat my whole breakfast before I do that. So a banana and some chocolate hummus will tide me over if I'm starving and get me through my ride, so then I can eat my big breakfast. So that's breakfast. Air day. Most air day. Y'all saw my video the other day when I'd actually leave the house without eating my breakfast. Y'all, I was in a panic, but you saw how we handled that. So that's breakfast. Lunch has been a sandwich on Sara Lee. Sorry, one, there's a squirrel out there that I'm afraid the furry felons are going to see it and start barking. So that, and I'm trying not to like rattle things too much. So Sara Lee Delightful Bread, but there are lots of different brands of bread. 45 calories a slice equals 1 point. So 2 points for the bread, and I have turkey and ham. This is Kirkland's. Is that Sam's or Costco? Whichever one it is. This is from there, and it's 1 point for 3 slices, or they're really kind of like slabs. Look how big those slices are. So 1 point for 3 slices of turkey, which it's got to be 2 ounces because it's well, I assume it's 2 ounces. Because it's generally 1 point for 2 ounces of lunch meat turkey. So I do 2 ounces of turkey, an ounce of ham, which is 1 point for an ounce of ham. And then I do some lettuce. I keep this, we talked about this. I buy the fancy, you can see it's already open because I've been eating it. The fancy leaf lettuce. I know that it's more expensive, but it's cost effective for me because when it's already all done and cleaned like that, and I can just take it straight out of the thing and slap it on my sandwich, I am way more likely to use it and not waste it than if I buy just a head of lettuce, because chances are better than not that that head of lettuce is going to sit in the fridge and at least half spoil before I cut it up and clean it. So that's at least theoretically clean. And I can use it straight out of the container. And y'all, if they're not clean, don't tell me. Like if you've like worked in a lettuce processing factory and you know they don't clean those, please don't tell me. Just let me live in my delusion. So anyway, sandwich for lunch with, I know I have carrots here somewhere, sliced carrot chips. And I eat these with regular hummus, which I call it regular hummus. It's either generally roasted red pepper hummus or sun-dried tomato hummus. So carrot chips with hummus and the fat-free ranch dip that we make, that with a sandwich, totally filling. So those have been my lunch go-tos, but y'all, I'm branching out. And I got some salad. Now, this is not my favorite spring mix. This is the Walmart spring mix. I didn't know the intern was going to Sam's Club today, or I would have waited and had him get me Sam's Club spring mix because I like it better. But this one's all right. This is good enough. So spring mix, and y'all, we're going to make low-fat buttermilk dressing. So I got to do a bunch of stuff, but we'll make that later. We might make a couple of things, but we're making that for sure because I don't have any, and that's been one of my excuses for not eating salad, so we're getting rid of the excuses. So I got salad mix, I got cucumbers. Y'all know I keep Roma tomatoes. I didn't say I put tomatoes on my sandwich. Often I will slice up one. I love these little Roma tomatoes because it's just one. They're like single serving size. I slice up one tomato, that's a sandwich. So for my salads, I'll do salad mix, cucumber, tomatoes, and then some kind of protein. And I know I said I wasn't buying already cooked chicken anymore. I bought some already cooked chicken again so that I would have no excuses. And this lasts, I think we've talked about this. Y'all, this lasts an inordinately long period of time in the fridge, which makes me a little bit nervous about what they do to the chicken to make it last that long. But that's not what we're here to discuss. So I'll do chicken, or y'all know how I love me some imitation crab. The surimi. So the chicken is 0 points, right? It's just plain old chicken breast, grilled, like ready to go chicken breast. This is 1 point per ounce, and I think I got the crab legs ones. It's like sticks of fish that's flavored like crab. I know, gross. I love it. So, but I think it's 1 point per leg. So I'll do this with salad, or I'll do carrot chips with salad, which y'all, I know that's just salad with salad. I don't care, don't judge me. But I'll do those, or I will make tuna. So a little can of tuna, and I use the 0 point ranch dip instead of mayonnaise. So tuna, 0 point ranch dip, mustard, dill pickle relish, mix it up, throw that in the salad. Filling, super good, super easy. So salads are back on the menu. I got an onion that just happened to be here because those are, of course, 0 points. Easy, good to cook with. I got basil. That's going to go in our low-fat buttermilk dressing. I got some low-fat buttermilk. I had some low-fat buttermilk, but I don't know how long this stuff lasts, and it's been a little minute, so I got some more buttermilk. I got silk. Y'all know I do the plain unsweet silk almond milk, and I use this for anything. Like anytime I cook and it needs milk, I use this in my chocolate hummus. This is the, like, put in whatever milk, like your milk of choice. This is my milk of choice. So, or like if I'm eating Cheerios, I'll eat the silk almond milk with my Cheerios. Unsweet applesauce, so no sugar added applesauce, 0 points. Fat-free cheddar cheese to go in my grits and scrambled eggs. Sorry, squeaking. Eggs to go in my grits and scrambled eggs, or I need to boil some of those because I don't have any boiled eggs in my fridge right now. Y'all, if you're not buying this, you're missing out. Bird's Eye, or whichever. There are a few different brands of these, but the one that they happen to have at I think these are Walmart. Sour cream and chive, mashed cauliflower, really good. I eat half a container at a time. I think it's 3 points for half a container. And I do the mashed cauliflower. I brown some 99% lean ground turkey. Oh, the rattling, sorry. 99% lean ground turkey. So I brown half a pound of ground turkey, and I put in half the container of mashed cauliflower with some rice, not rice, usually with some corn. I use either frozen corn or canned corn, whatever's around. Mix it up, super filling dinner, and the only points in that are the half the container of mashed cauliflower, which I'm pretty sure is 3 points. So whole dinner, 3 points. And if you're super hungry, just toast you some of that Sara Lee bread, which is 1 point per slice. And we talked about this before. Some Weight Watchers stuff, because of the way the points are calculated, as you go up, like as you add more pieces to it, it's not like if it's 1 point for one, it's not necessarily just 2 points for two. It might be 3 points for two. But with the bread, I know up to like 6 slices, it's 1 point per slice. So like 5 slices is 5 points. That's as far as I went, was 6 slices, because that's a lot of bread, y'all. So anyway, if you're really hungry, do half a pound of ground turkey with the mashed cauliflower, corn, and a couple of pieces of bread. Toast you some bread, and that's gonna fill you up. So that's that. I got 0 sugar added canned canned fruit. I got pears this time, and I need to get some fat-free cottage cheese. They don't carry it at my Walmart. If they carry it at your Walmart, count yourself lucky. They don't have it at mine, so I need to go to the actual grocery store and get that. But that is a fabulous little snack because this is 0 points. So you can have a whole can of fruit and just some cottage cheese, 0 points, fill you right up. I got the sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's is just called Ray's, and it's 0 points for like 2 tablespoons. And it's actually really good. Very, very flavorful. So if you're going to dump it in stuff, taste it before you go. Just dump it into your recipes because it has a lot of flavor to it. So this is a fabulous 0 point condiment option. I got, y'all know I love these. The clear American, is it soda water, sparkling water? Is there a difference between sparkling water and soda water? I'm never really sure. But I like these. There's a bunch of different kind of soda waters out there, but I like these ones. So I got huckleberry and black raspberry this time. I got some stuff for the intern, and y'all remember that with the intern, a lot of times it's harm reduction that I'm aiming for. So I got him some Lunchables. I think they might make healthier Lunchables nowadays, but again, harm reduction. The intern will come home, like if he has a big lunch, he doesn't really want dinner, but I don't want him to just like snack all night long. So if he eats a Lunchable, he's just done. So I would rather have him have a Lunchable, which isn't all that healthy, but it's healthier than what he would be shoving in his face hole all night long. So I keep Lunchables on hand for him. And I don't have any right now, but I think we talked about the grilled cheese sandwich Lunchables that he really likes those. So that's another, I wouldn't necessarily call it a great option, but a good option to keep on hand. It's like, I don't know, 60 seconds in the microwave. You got a grilled cheese sandwich and you can feed it to like your kiddo. If you have an intern that you're trying to get to eat better and you want them not to just snack all night, throw them a grilled cheese sandwich in the microwave oven, feed it to them, and Bob's your uncle, you're good as gold. So I got him Lunchables. We talked before about the Bob Evans single-size servings. We still do Bob Evans mashed potatoes, but y'all, he just likes Easy Mac. I know, I'm not going to fight it, so I keep Easy Mac on hand. And again, it's single-size servings, so I'm not making a big old bucket of mac and cheese. And y'all, better best believe, if I made a big old bucket of homemade mac and cheese, I would be eating it too, but I can very easily resist Easy Mac. So that works out for both of us. I keep Easy Mac around. I keep these around. So like tonight, I got a rotisserie chicken, which y'all, I was trying to remember exactly, oh, the smell. Let me put that down because that smells really good. I was trying to remember exactly how much it was. I think it was $5.84. It's definitely less than $6 for a whole chicken. And it's not necessarily as healthy as, did I show y'all these? We got, oh, it was on sale. I didn't even notice. The intern brought me home some, y'all, my intern's the best. He got tenderloins instead of chicken breasts. But he was at Sam's, so he grabbed me some chicken tenderloins. Where was I going with that? So the rotisserie chicken is not as low in points as, say, chicken breast, but it's done. It's good to go. So if, say, I had made a better choice on Super Tuesday and not gone to the drive-thru and gotten fried chicken fingers and fries, if I'd have gotten a rotisserie chicken instead, I still could have come home, eaten quickly, and not eaten fried chicken fingers. So rotisserie chicken, I'll throw either one of these or mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, whatever it is the intern wants. Throw that on for him. He'll have his side. I'll have either some mashed cauliflower, maybe I'll probably have rice and black beans, but we can each have our own side and easy peasy. It's not the best choice for a protein like main course, but it's still a good choice. So got a rotisserie chicken. The intern got himself some, have y'all ever had this? The honey smoked salmon from Sam's. Again, it's not it's probably not even low in points. It's definitely not 0 points. Salmon is not 0 points anyway, even if you grill it. But way better choice than, say, a cheeseburger or a big old hot dog or some of the other things you can get at Sam's. So the intern got himself some salmon. Okay, got us some salmon because I'm going to have some of that too. I'm looking around to see what I have missed. Bell peppers, I keep those on hand. You can see I cooked with one of those. You know what I made the other day is I made the ground turkey meatballs. And y'all know I dice up an onion and some bell peppers and saute that and put it in with my meatball mush. So that's where one of those bell peppers went. I got tilapia. Y'all, I have really grown to enjoy tilapia. And y'all saw in a video, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, we made tilapia, and literally from frozen to eating, it was like 15 minutes. So sometimes I'll make chicken burritos, fish burritos, but I call them fish tacos with that tilapia. Or I've taken to just grilling it that same way. I made some in the air fryer the other day, which was really good. But then you got to clean the air fryer. Where when I do it on the grill, I just got to throw away that tin foil. I know nobody cares. Sorry. Tilapia with rice and black beans and some corn. So good. And that whole thing, the only points, I do half a cup of rice. The only points is 3 points for the half a cup of rice. And y'all, speaking of rice, I got me a big old bag of rice. Well, the intern brought me home a big old bag of rice from the Sam's Club. So, tilapia, y'all know, I love the flash frozen shrimp. We've made these together multiple times. I thaw them out in a bowl of warm water and then just cook them immediately so that they don't sit there being warm and spoil and make me sick. But you can see that bag is half empty because I love me some shrimp. So I think that's about it. Oh, just a couple of other just little odds and ends. You can see this is not new. Salsa, 0 points. I used this on lots of stuff. Definitely, and y'all saw this, I use it on anything like Mexican or sort of Mexican or with any of that flavor. We used this on the fish taco burritos that we made the other day. Hot sauce. I keep all the hot sauce on hand. This is just some Frank's Red Hot from Walmart, I think. But I have Diamond Dust and Poirier's hot sauce. I have lots of different hot sauces because it's 0 points. And it just makes stuff better. So I got some hot sauce. So yeah, I think that's all the things. So y'all, as you can see, I have the food here to make good choices. Now I just need to make some good choices. So let me get this all put up. I'm gonna go do a quick workout. Did I tell y'all? So you know I finished That Which Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger. I still don't know the actual name of that thing, but it was 4 weeks of full body, like lifting weights, workouts with the boys. So now I am doing crush your core. No, straight to the core. I'm doing straight to the core again. And y'all, this time, I've never done this before. I'm doing a before and after picture. And I will show you the before and after picture together because I don't want to show you the before without the after. I know. Look, here's the deal. We're all on our own journeys, right? So to me, gaining or losing 5 pounds is a big deal. I've told you all this before. The intern, like when he starts eating well, he can lose like 7 pounds in a day. One of his buddies that came, and buddy, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna tell who you are, but anyway, one of his friends who came to visit dude's like 6 foot a lot. Y'all, I'm 5'2". So anything over like 5'8" is tall to me, but Holmes is big. He's a big old boy. And he flew into Minneapolis, visited down there with a friend of theirs, and then both of them came up here for like 4 days. When he flew home, the intern said that when this friend of theirs got home, he said he had gained 18 pounds from like the week that he had spent up here. Y'all, I cannot even imagine what 18 pounds would look like on me, but this boy's like seriously 6'5", 6'6". So that was 3 days ago. He got home. He's probably back down to his fighting weight right now. He's probably lost 18 pounds in 3 days. So I say all of those things, not just to out the intern and his chubby friends. I'm kidding. They're not chubby friends. But I say all of that simply to say that, like, we're all on our own journeys and we all have our own things, our own issues. And I'm not posting before pictures, but I will post a before and an after picture together. And y'all are going to laugh if you don't see any difference. That's all okay. But anyway, so what am I even talking about? Straight to the core. I got to go do my straight to the core workout. So let me get out of here. I'm going to do my workout. I am going to, well, I'm going to put these groceries up first because everything's going to melt. I'm going to do my workout. Then I'll come back and we're going to make that low-fat buttermilk dressing, which is, well, we'll talk about all that. We're going to make low-fat buttermilk dressing. We're probably going to make something else. I'm not really sure what it's going to be yet. So let me get all that done and I'll be back and we'll cook some stuff.
So desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for.
All right, y'all, let me say first, that was not a workout, that was a benchmark test, and I did not enjoy it, but I survived, it's done. I got my groceries put up, of course, did that workout, and all right, we gotta talk. So I was going to, well, we were going to make that salad dressing together, but then what had happened was, y'all, it's hockey time. It's state high school hockey tournament time, and I live in Minnesota. It's a state of hockey. So when hockey's on, you watch hockey. So what I did was I went ahead and made the stuff. So let me tell you, it's here, but it's nothing exciting. Let me tell you what this is. So I made a double batch. So what you're going to see is twice what I'm telling you, because you're going to look at it and go, that's not 1 cup, that's 2 cups. I know. But I also know that for your first time out, a double batch is quite a commitment. I know that I will use a double batch of this, but a double batch I know is kind of a lot. So let me tell you what this is. This is a light buttermilk dressing. And hang on. The way that I use this is I make a big old salad and I use 1 tablespoon of this and 1 tablespoon of Hidden Valley Ranch light dressing. Now the Hidden Valley Ranch light dressing, 1 tablespoon of this is 1 point. 1 tablespoon of my dressing is 0 point. So that's, do the math, 2 tablespoons for 1 point. And that's a whole lot of dressing. I believe my dressing is 2 tablespoons is 1 point. But like I said, I do 1 of this and 1 of this because this is thicker and creamier. And I like it. And y'all know me, I'm a little fussy. So here's how I make my dressing. Often I just make it in a bowl and whip it with like a good firm whisk. But today I used a food processor. So for a single batch, not this double batch, it's 1 cup of low-fat buttermilk, 1/8 of a cup of fat-free plain Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of honey. Now, all of your points come from the honey. So if you want to use something else as a sweetener, don't use the honey. You'll see there's plenty of other flavors in this thing. I like honey, so I use it, and I just take the points. But again, I use 1 tablespoon, which is 0 points. If you want to use something else to sweeten it, like you might even can use the crystallized monk fruit, but like if you want to use like the liquid like monk fruit or something sweetener to sweeten it, not get the points, you do you. So anyway, 1 tablespoon of honey, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and then I think it's 1 clove of garlic. You'll see it, I use that like squeeze tube. I use a lot of garlic, but it's like 1 or 2 cloves of garlic. I use a lot of garlic. It's a tablespoon of basil and a tablespoon of ginger. Again, I use those squeezy tubes of all 3 of those and just squeeze in a whole bunch. And then you just mix it up. And again, I use my food processor, so I just like whirred it all up together. And then I pour it in. It was really this container and then like a little bowl. 0 points for 1 tablespoon. I believe it's 1 point for 2 tablespoons. So light buttermilk dressing. So I made this, and y'all, I made us some brownies. Here's what I did. I mostly followed a recipe. So this was like some other recipe and then a different recipe and another recipe. And I've made it so many times. I just kind of like morphed it into this. So I don't even know where I started off with this. But this other thing, these brownies, I found a recipe that said it was 1 point per brownie. But then like I put it in the calculator, like the Weight Watchers calculator, and it's actually 3 points per brownie the way they made them. So whatever, I mean, it's 3 points if you want, whatever, do you. Here's the recipe. So it's 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 of a cup of the cocoa powder, like that unsweetened cocoa powder that we use in our chocolate hummus, 1/2 cup of sugar. Now, here's where I went a little bit off the reservation. I used coconut sugar, so 1/2 cup of sugar is 30 points because of, all the sugar in the sugar. Well, the coconut sugar didn't knock it down a whole lot because it's still sugar, but it was 27 points instead of 30 points for the 1/2 cup. So it brought I think I did 16 servings for this recipe. So for the 16 servings with the regular white sugar, it was 3 points per serving. And with the coconut sugar, it's 2 points per serving. So I used the coconut sugar instead of plain sugar. But anyway, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of Splenda. And y'all know I used my monk fruit sweetener. And y'all, I was tempted to go like a full cup of monk fruit sweetener instead of 1/2 and 1/2, but I didn't. I got a little nervous and I just mostly kind of followed the recipe. So 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of Splenda or monk fruit sweetener, whatever your sweetener is, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, which didn't sound like enough baking soda to me, but y'all, I followed the recipe and they came out looking okay, so we'll see how they taste. So 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/3 cup unsweetened applesauce, which of course 0 points for that, 3 egg whites. Now I don't know why we don't use the whole egg, but it calls for the whites, so I use the whites. And then 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And of course you're supposed to do like the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients, like dry ingredients together, wet ingredients together, and then put them together and mix it up. I just threw everything in a bowl together because I can't be bothered. So put everything in the bowl, mix it up, and then I used y'all know I'm obsessed with my little mini muffin, the little like silicone mini muffin tins. So that's what I did. I think it's 24. Like I think my mini muffin sheet tin pan thing is 24 and I think I got like 22 out of it. So I got 22 mini like brownie muffin things, baked them at 350 for right at 20 minutes, stuck a toothpick in it, came out clean. So let me grab one of those and we'll taste it. Y'all, for the first time ever, I've actually let something cool before tasting it. So here's what we got. It's really cute. They are very, very dense looking, which makes me a little bit nervous. But it looks good. Let's go. It's very cakey, which I think is what the recipe said, is that these come out like a cakey brownie, not a fudgy brownie. But y'all, I don't know how you'd make a fudgy brownie without having all the points. It's good. It's got a little bit of a strange taste, but y'all, it's applesauce. I used that weird coconut sugar and Splenda, like the monk fruit Splenda. So It's gonna have, I mean, it's not gonna taste exactly like brownies, but it's good. I don't know if I like them. I don't know, in my head, no, not I don't know if I like them. I do like them, they're good. I've been like trying to compare them in my head, like wondering if they're gonna be better than Miracle Muffins, but they're different. Like they're not as moist, they're not as like spongy as Miracle Muffins, but they are good. And I redid the calculation, by which I mean I just redialed it on the app. So for 16, it was 2 points. For 22, like from that recipe, for 22, it's still 2 points, but at 26, it's 1 point. So, and hang on, I just ate that one, so I can't show you the size. Let me grab another one and show you the size. Hang on. At 26, it's 1 point, and y'all, these are like a pretty good size. So if you made these just a little bit smaller, they would be 1 point. And like if you're making like one bite, that's more than a bite. So I would say this is a good option to make these a little bit smaller, make 26 of them out of that recipe, and you have 1 point, like little 1 bite snacks. So like if you're hungry or like if you're snacky in the day and you want something that's just, and they're definitely sweet, definitely chocolatey. So if you want like just a little sweet bite of something chocolatey to handle your chocolate craving, handle your sweet tooth for just 1 point, I think that's a pretty good option. So I'm gonna call that a win. And I know that I like this. I've made this a zillion times. I've been eating this for years. So that's definitely a win. So y'all, I hope some of that is helpful. I hope some of my grocery haul I hope some of my grocery haul was helpful. Let us know in the comments, y'all, what kind of things do you keep around the house to help you not get off track like some of us did this week, or if you get off track to get you back on track. Let us know in the comments. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you made it this far, we're most definitely friends. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. I upload food and fitness videos at the beginning of every week, with some book videos sprinkled in between. See you on the next one.